Welcome to the January video blog for Pinhook Bloodstock International. Again, for those who don't know me, my name is Dave Mee. The format for this video blog and others moving forward will be the month ahead, what's happening, where Pinhook Bloodstock will be and how we can help, some featured horses for sale, and then as part of my job is talking to and dealing with owners, trainers, industry participants. We thought it'd be kind of fun and interesting to talk to various people in the game to get to know them a little bit better and just have a little bit of fun with it. Now, the month of February brings with it two yearling sales at which Pinhook will be in attendance. The Clercq sale. The Clercq sale is a great sale. It's a great value sale. There's obviously a high number of Bob's horses with the record increase in prize money. We think it's a great place to shop for, all people. We had great success out of there last year. Bought a nice Starcraft that we, for clients that we pinhooked successfully through the Ready to Run sale. I will be active at that sale, have some nice orders, but again, we welcome all new inquiries. As reiterated, the Bob's payments can't be overlooked. You can, you get those additional payments or double up. Melbourne, obviously more catered towards, but not exclusively to Vobis. And there's something for everyone down in Melbourne, and it's a very, very progressive sale for buyers and sellers alike. Now, aside from the two yearling sales coming up, we have I have already been inspecting weanlings on the farms around Sydney up to Hunter. Some of you may or may not know the Inglis mare and weanling sale has been brought forward to the traditional date of just after the Easter sales on the few days after the second day of the championships in April. I've inspected numerous foals, soon to be weanlings, that we'll have for sale privately and also that will be heading to the sale. So comes around very quickly, but we'll certainly be busy on the weanling front as well as the yearlings. Now, horses for sale this month. Our featured horse is, they're being sold separately, but the connections may be open to a 3-in-1 package. We have a Danasinga mare in foal to So You Think. She's a very attractive mare. It's an outstanding page. There's actually only 2 dams on the page, full of black type Australian sprinters. So her name is Clercq out of by Danasinga. We have for sale a Manhattan Rain colt out of Clercq, who is an absolute ball terror. He is a beauty. He has just got balance, natural muscle, enough leg underneath him, correct. He is for sale privately. Please contact me for further details or go to my website pinhook.com.au for my contact details. But I can assure anyone who looks at him will absolutely love him. He is outstanding. We also have weanlings that I have inspected for sale privately. We have a Maher colt. We have a cracking, very muscular, early maturing Yearling filly. Yearling's obviously the leading first season sire as we speak. And a very nice athletic Dissident colt. We also have good old Magic Albert filly, who is beautiful bodied, correct. You know what you're going to get with Magic Albert. She is a ripper. Mares in foal to, as I mentioned, So You Think, and the Newgate Stallion Super One. Here we are at Fairhill Farm, owned by Mike and Debbie O'Donnell. Mike, just tell us a brief history of Fairhill and some of the services you guys offer.
We purchased the farm in 2002.
Yep.
Developed it over the next 2.5 years, and then started our breeding and adjustment operation.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And you guys are the proud breeders of 3 Group 1 winners.
Good Project, Choice Pro, and Glorious Days.
At the 150, we've got Cool Ring, Adora Bubble. Here's down the outside, Choice Pro. Choice Pro out wide, Adora Bubble and Cool Ring. They hit it. Oh, it's a photo. Choice Pro out wide or Cool Ring.
Excellent. I mean, that's no mean feat.
No, it was good.
Not many farms can do that. So that's excellent.
3 consecutive years, Dave.
Excellent. You're doing something right. Now, I've just inspected 7 quality, lovely line of yearlings for the Clercq sale. What are your thoughts on the upcoming sale in a week or so?
Well, I think Inglis have done a wonderful job with their gold riband.
It's a great idea. Yeah.
I think the Clercq sale will be excellent.
Your first memory or your first introduction to racing?
Lucky son in 1956 or 58, winning the Auckland Cup with the old man.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and it was owned by my cousin.
Shit, that would have been a big party.
Big night. Big night I was on the juice.
You would have been about
6.
And the favourite horse you've bred, owned or raced yourself?
Good project.
Good project. He, and I understand there's a bit of a story behind that. It was sold out of Melbourne, correct?
Yeah, he was sold out of Melbourne for 300, but we had a reserve of 100 on him.
Yeah.
And we actually celebrated the night before. We were very confident about where we were going to go. It was great.
What was the aftermatch like after it?
We drove home, and it's 10 or 11 hours, so there wasn't much done then.
No drink driving.
No.
Okay, no. Well, that's a good story.
Yeah.
Now the best horse you've ever seen?
I think Sunline.
She was great, wasn't she?
She was a great horse.
She just led from the front and just obliterated her rivals.
Yeah, she did.
Ran it, just ground them into the ground and a couple extra gears down the straight.
And to me, she looked very similar to Fairhill.
Really?
Same family, yeah, same shoulder as I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was one of the greats. So.
Yep.
Oh, that's interesting. And the as a breeder, what's the most enjoyable aspect of your job? Probably many, but one.
Well, I think foaling, Dave, it's like opening Christmas presents.
Oh, that's right, yeah. I was a terrible foal watcher, but you enjoy it?
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, excellent.
We do. We both love it, Deb and I.
The person or persons that you most admire in the industry?
Well, I think without doubt it's John Maher.
John Maher, yeah.
The job he's done for New South Wales has been nothing short of outstanding. Prize money, and it doesn't finish in New South Wales. It doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't plateau until 2020.
Yep. Well,
Great.
It speaks so many stakeholders, doesn't it?
Yep.
So it's a pretty, it's a no mean achievement.
No, he's done a great job.
And if there was one thing you'd change about our industry, what would it perhaps be?
I'd have to think about that, Dave. I think John Maher has tackled some pretty big issues.
Yep.
When you compare it to New Zealand, where we both come from,
yes.
You know, the issues that I'd change would all be in New Zealand. They wouldn't be here.
That's a very good answer. The start of New Zealand racing is a story for another day. But,
it is, yeah, it's a big story.
Yeah. And Mike, the real question here is, how would you rate this interview? 1 being poor, 10 being probably going to win an Oscar.
It's another question I'd have to think about, Dave. But I would say a 12.
Champion.
Good on you,
mate.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mike. That's a wrap, guys. Thank you to those guys who've tuned in and taken the time to look at Pinhook Bloodstock International's first video blog. I hope I haven't bored the socks off you. This is my first time, so moving forward, hopefully they're going to be bigger, better, and we'll see many of you at the Clercq sale in Melbourne, and we'll be talking to you on the phone. Thanks, guys. Cheers.